Welcome to the matchmaker's office. My name's Les and I'm going to be your matchmaker today. How can I help you? Yeah, I definitely understand. I definitely understand where you're coming from. So, have you ever had a matchmaker before? No. Okay, so I have two sorts of styles I follow. So I have approach one, where I kind of just throw you out there, and then we kind of narrow down to what you don't like from there. Or I have my second approach, where we start you from ground zero, ask you some questions, and then we kind of start to eliminate and figure out who would be the best match for you. You're not sure? Okay, so if you don't mind me asking, what are some of the main things that you're looking for in a partnership? Just 1 second, let me grab my notebook. Okay. What? Oh, this? You've seen it before. I mean, I guess it's a really popular notebook. Where else have you seen it? At a psychic's? At a pet shelter? Wow, that's a really crazy coincidence. Yeah, no, I don't know anything about that. So, let's see. Okay. I'm going to start a new page just for you. I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions. Feel free to answer any way you feel, or feel free to skip a question if you don't want to answer it. However, I do suggest that you answer as many questions as possible so we can find you a good match. What's your name, dear? Oh, that's a beautiful name. Yeah. How do I spell that? And that's with an A, correct? Okay. Just checking. Last name. Beautiful. Okay. And your date of birth? Great. Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, I know it's coming up soon. I see. Okay. And your astrological sign. Okay. You'd be surprised. Some people take that very seriously. Okay. Alright, and your height? I suggest that you round up. Okay. Yeah, tall is the way to go. I'm 5'9" myself, so I definitely understand. Okay, gotcha. Alright, and no judgment. Are you looking for something more casual, short term, or something more long term? Are you looking for marriage? What are you looking for? Okay, it's complicated. Okay. You'd be surprised how many people tell me to write it's complicated. You're not alone. It's complicated. It's complicated. It's complicated. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. We got your date of birth, name, astrological height, what you're looking for. Okay, and your average yearly income. You want to skip that? That's fine. Yeah, we can skip that question. I'll just put decline to answer. That's fine. And what pronouns do you prefer? What's your gender identity? Okay. Of course, yeah, we try to be inclusive here. There's no need to be standoffish to different personalities. I don't yuck anyone else's yum. Alright, and are you polyamorous or open to an open relationship? Or are you monogamous? Okay. You can go either way if you'd like, or if you change your hair color a lot, I can just put other. Okay, yeah, I can do that. We can put other. Perfect. All right, and let's see, we got that. And how did you find me? Recommendation from a friend? That's so nice to hear. All right. And because of that, we're going to give you a 10% off coupon today, okay? Perfect. All right. Here comes the tough part. What are you looking for? Men, women, anything, everything in between? Okay. Perfect. Got it. All right, and we try to do a 5-year age range just to start. But if you're more comfortable, we can also do a 10-year age range. I've had some people who have no preference, 18 and up, of course. It's really up to you. You want to do 10-year age range? Okay. So, minimum age? Okay. No problem. And your maximum age? Perfect. Got it. Okay. And you said you're open to everything. Okay. Alright, and did you have a height preference in mind? Okay. Well, I mean, you never know. Some people like him short, some people like him tall, some people like him the same height. It really just depends. You'd be surprised. Okay. We are almost done with the questions, I promise. Any astrological preference? No Geminis. Okay, I'll take note of that. No Geminis. But what if I find someone who's a really good match for you, but they're a Gemini? No exception. Okay. No exceptions. Okay. Jeez, you guys are not playing. Me personally, I'm a Virgo. Yeah. Virgo sun, Capricorn moon, and Taurus rising. So my big three are all earth signs. Yeah, it's interesting, to say the least. Okay, and how do you feel about kids? Are you okay with someone who has kids full time? Somebody who, is divorced and has custody of kids? No kids? You want kids in the future? What do you prefer? Okay. Gotcha. Me personally, I do not want any kids, but I do love being an aunt. Yeah. Alright, and pets. Do you have any allergies? You don't want any pets? Are pets okay? Cats okay? Dogs not okay? What's your preference? Okay. Yeah, and the upside to this program or approach is that it's a lot more authentic than just swiping all day on an app. It'll really help you find someone. Now, I will say my services may take a little bit of time. I might find someone for you later today. I might find somebody 6 months from now. It really just depends. But you don't have to pay until you get a match. Just today's consultation, and then you don't owe me anything until you match. Oh, and I typically don't tell people this, but if you end up getting married, I actually offer a refund, a 15% refund, yeah, as long as you will come back and do a good review, do a commercial for me. Okay. I know, it's just a silly little thing I do. Yeah, in this day and age of everything being online, it's really hard to get myself out there, but I'm glad you came back today. All right, and what do you like to do? Tell me about yourself. Okay. So, long walks on the beach. Are you the romantic type? And how much free time would you want to spend with this potential partner? Do you want to see him every day, every other day? What's your preference? Okay. Well, that is all the questions I have for you today. I'll make sure to give you a ring if I find you a good match, okay? Alright, have a good day. Hey, I'm so glad you could come back in last minute like this. Yeah, I know it's only been a couple of hours, but I think I found you a good match. Yeah. So how my process works is I usually, take in my new clients and kind of cross-reference them with what I have, and it's very rare that I find a same-day match. So would you be able to go out tonight? I told them that you guys could maybe meet up at 7:30. Yeah, there's typically for my dates, I typically set y'all up at a nice restaurant, and I know the chef personally, so he typically gives a discount. Yeah, just tell them that Les sent you. Would you be interested? I can give you a little rundown on them before you go. Of course, yeah, this is so exciting. Okay, so this person I think you're really gonna like because they meet your height requirements. They are 5'8", and you told me that, that was right in the middle of your height range that you were looking for. His name's Chris, and he is actually an actor and a writer, and just based off of your personality and off of what I know about him personally, I think y'all would be a good match. Did you want to see a picture of him? Yeah, sure, I can show you the picture that he submitted to the database. Let's see, Chris. So don't be intimidated, but he's very attractive, I will say, and he meets a lot of your requirements. He also likes long walks on the beach. He's very artsy. His first date suggestion is a coffee date. He has 2 cats and 1 dog, and he actually has a pet bird as well. So I think that y'all were really hitting off. Did you want to see the picture he submitted? Yeah, of course, this is him. I know, right? I think that y'all would be absolutely fantastic for each other. Did you want some help getting ready for tonight? Just like a little pep talk, Yeah, of course, for sure. I'm very excited. So I'm just gonna give you a couple of tips on what I would recommend for tonight. So Chris said his favorite color is blue. So if I were you, I would find like a nice blue dress or maybe a black dress with some blue makeup, blue jewelry, blue accents or something like that. And then I also told him that you were really into artsy, super nerdy and kind of like, emotional guys. So who knows what'll have in store for you, but I am super stoked. This rarely ever happens. So I wish you all the best of luck. Please let me know how it goes, and I'm so glad I could help you today.